Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
What?
Hey, Jacob.
What?
What's better than 24?
Oh.
25.
Yeah. I thought you were like going to tell me to stop or something, like stop recording. I was like, what? Did you forget to turn your heater off?
Listen, I gotta catch Jacob. I gotta, keep him on his toes.
Dude, I can't stand on my toes. I broke my foot.
Oh, yes indeed.
I haven't been able to stand on my toes in ages without it hurting.
It's fine.
It is. It's fine.
What a good intro. Episode 25. Ooh, that was good. Episode 25 of 2 Degrees of Separation. Hey, how you doing?
Dude, you got a whole 25 cents.
A whole
I was quarter.
I was about to say nickel.
A whole nickel. We got 5 cents.
That just reminded me of the what is it? Little Rascals?
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
sell you my pickle for a nickel. What does he say? Like, how about 2 cents?
Yeah. What did he say? Hello. 10 cents, 5 cents, something. I can't remember.
No, it's like 2 or 3 cents. Oh my goodness. All right, episode 25 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. I am Eli.
I am the Supreme Overlord. Jacob.
Jacob.
Jake Jacob.
Jake Jacob. Oh, I'm just so happy about the way that intro went. Because Jacob just wasn't ready.
Dude, I'm looking around like, what? Did something happen? Did my mic glitch out?
Yes. Right after we start recording. It's fine.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, man. The beginning of this podcast, I'm telling you, if you guys only knew. I mean, now it's just like scheduling. We're just really bad at recording. That basically the day we're supposed to do it, we just don't. Ever. At this point, it's been months.
I usually wait it out to see if you text me, and then I'm like, do I want to do it tonight? Because it's probably going to be like really late if we do. And then I ride it out until Saturday, and Saturday comes, and I'm like, I should text Eli.
And then it never happened.
And then I'm like, I'll wait for him to text me. And then it's 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I'm sure we're going to do it tomorrow.
I'm sure. We haven't missed a beat yet, so. No, I mean, the beginning of the podcast was rough. Because not only, I mean, we were really good at, well, I shouldn't even say we were really good at being on schedule then. We weren't.
That's true. No, we weren't.
And not only were we not on schedule, we had audio problems.
Dude.
Every week.
You're talking
Jacob.
Me.
Every week. It was a problem.
It was something new.
It literally, every time you turned your mic on, it had a different problem.
Dude,
I swear.
It just sounded different. That's all it was. It would just sound different every time.
Hopefully we're on top of it now. It should sound the same every week.
What would happen if one of us couldn't record? How awkward would a solo episode be?
You know how many people do it? It's fine. Carry the torch.
I know, but imagine me trying to do this by myself.
You could do it.
It would be an hour of SpongeBob music.
No, oh my goodness. I mean, at least you have, well, I was going to say you have somebody you can bounce ideas off of, like, let's say one of us was dying. I mean, not dying, but like sick, and it just couldn't happen, which I think we could power through it, or we would adapt and overcome, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, yep. Definitely.
But, I mean, you have Lindsay, and if need be, I have Kristen. So, I mean, there's another person.
I'd have to get another mic, though.
That's crazy. That's exactly the 2nd degree of separation, sir. That's crazy.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That was actually, I don't know. I want to get people on the podcast. I've had a couple people reach out to me, like, ask about the podcast, and then they're like asking if we're gonna bring people on, and I'm like, yeah, I wanna, but our schedules are atrocious and we never record the same day. So could you imagine? I'm like, all right, this day, this time, and then that day, that time comes around, and I'm like, sorry, I got diarrhea. Like, you know, like what do I do?
I mean, we power through.
No. Yeah, dude. Man. He says power through. Yeah. Could you imagine taking a break every 15 minutes?
No
Sorry,
breaks.
I gotta
no
diaper.
Dude.
Oh,
What's the Diary of a Wimpy Kid band? Is it Exploding Diaper?
It is. It's exploding. How did you remember that?
I don't know. I often thought about it. What would that be like? You know?
Exploding Diaper. What a name.
Yeah, anyways, man.
if we can get a month consistently of recording, that would be the time that I'm like, all right, I'm comfortable. Like, bring somebody in.
I mean,
but until then,
I'm always pretty much ready to go if you just give me a couple hours in advance to like know, or like an hour alone, I could probably make it work.
So like, we were gonna start tonight, and I gave Jacob a time, and then I was a half hour late because I was cleaning my printer. Listen.
Do we run on Riley time?
We really do. Yo, you saw what I posted on Twitter today?
Dude.
Man's
got the luck of a leprechaun.
The luck of a leprechaun. Found me a 4-leaf clover today. I put it in a book, and Kristen doesn't even know what book.
It's probably a lucky
she
book.
Just looks at me. Yeah, dude. I put it in a book. Dad still got one of my 4-leaf clovers from when I was a kid. Somewhere.
Man.
Maybe
I've never found one.
That's crazy. I found a bazillion. Ask Mom.
No, you know, I believe you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I was there when you found a couple of them.
Dude, eagle eyes. It was just today. We were in the backyard with one of the cats and squatted down, looked for a patch of clovers, gave me maybe 60 seconds. Pop, got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Your boy still got it.
I look at the grass and I just think, man, when this stuff gets cut, it tells all the other grass that it's getting cut.
What?
Did you know that?
No, it doesn't. What?
The smell of grass is like a warning to other grass.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive.
I don't think grass communicates, Jake.
Dude,
it's an organism for sure, but I don't think it communicates.
Hold on, dude. Was I lied to in middle school? Our middle school, dude.
Who?
Firac. No, dude. Okay, maybe I don't know.
I was gonna say something else, but that's funny. That's funny. I have never, Jacob. There's no way. Grass does not communicate with other grass.
GLVs. Hey, listen to this. Listen to
this. I'm listening.
The GLVs, which is the chemical released by grass when cut fresh, they are responsible for the smell of freshly cut grass. It plays a role in plant communication and plant defense against herbivory functioning as a distress signal, warning other plants of imminent danger, and in some instances, a way to attract predators of grass-eating insects. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I knew it. I knew it. To my TED Talk. Dude, grass doesn't move. It can't defend itself. It just gets cut.
Yeah, basically. So what's just letting them know they're all going to die.
This literally isn't even on our list of topics today. How did we end up here?
You brought up the 4-leaf clover. You brought it up, man. I'm just letting you know that the grass hurts when you cut it. All right.
Now I'm not cutting grass anymore. I'm going to be like, Dad, that's crazy.
Watch out for ticks.
Oh my goodness.
Basically everywhere. It's like that you can't avoid ticks out at that place.
No.
What is up with that? When we were kids.
Wait, time out. You just. What is that? What's up with that? Who is that? Seinfeld?
What's up with that? I don't know. I don't want to be a pirate. Yeah.
No, that was like his that's what he did when he did stand up. He would just talk about something like a coffee cup. What's up with that?
Seinfeld just had that. What's the deal with airplane peanuts kind of thing?
Yeah, you're right.
When we were kids, though, where were the ticks?
They didn't exist.
They did not exist.
It wasn't until
I was probably I don't know.
I was probably like 16, 15.
Yeah. I think I got the first tick I ever had on me. I think I was like 11 or 12.
Which math would,
that would make sense. Yeah. No, you would
15?
You would have been what? You would have been 15, 16, right? Yeah.
You just said 11, 12. I'm 3 years older than you, sir.
Well, let's be honest. You're basically 4. You're basically 4.
That's so weird when you think about it. So I'm 3 years older than you. Riley's 3 years older than me. Riley was born on the 9th of of November. I'm June 9th. Charlie, May 9th. You 27. Get out of here.
Dude. Hey.
Get out.
Hey. That just means I have the ultimate power.
And then the weird. So we got 333, all right? And then we got 999. And then what's 9 times 3, Jacob? Beam me up.
Dude, 27.
27. What was this plan?
That's some supreme planning.
This is where the Illuminati comes in.
Our parents. Just our parents. It's just our parents, dude. It's all simulation, That's what I've kind of just gotten to the point of. Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. That's crazy.
If Sora AI, banger way to just get into it, dude. If Sora AI can make these crazy things, who's to say that we aren't just living in a simulation?
At this point, the Sora AI, actually, being very honest, I was watching a comparison video of what you had to have seen of the old AI video of Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Pasta. All right, and it was just absolutely horrifying, and it just looked like every old meme video. Where the voice and videos getting distorted. But if you look at those Sora videos, that's mind melting. All right, so AI, over the past year and a half, 2 years now, has already been crazy. But the fact that this thing is able to make videos that it's, unless you're looking for it, you pretty much can't tell that they're not real.
Yeah.
Unless you're if somebody just showed you a video that Sora made
bamboozled
without you knowing, you would think it's real. 100%.
I do that to Lindsay all the time. I'm like, look at this video. And I'll have her watch the whole thing. I'll be like, that's not real.
You go, AI. Gotcha.
Ah, get pranked. Loser.
It's like, get punked.
No, I've fallen victim to those videos, though. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And then I look at the comments. I'm like, man, I'm crazy.
Don't trust anything.
No, at this point, dude.
Don't trust the internet.
You know what, dude? We're going back to the don't trust the internet.
I was
days.
just about to say, when
they weren't wrong 20 years ago.
You can't trust everything that's on the internet. And guess what? Today, you definitely cannot trust what's on the internet.
Yeah. The world's crazy.
That's crazy.
Dude. Dang. Think about how long it took for computers to just get the internet. Think about how I'm saying think about the advancement that AI has had in 5 years, within the past 5 years, compared to the whole life cycle of computers.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, so where computers are at today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, really.
Compared to the 70s.
But the thing is man, I don't know. It's a different machine. It's a different machine.
I mean, computers are just not computers. Technology as a whole is progressing very, very fast. over the past like 10 years as it has been dummy fast. You know what I'm saying? 15,
there was,
I guess.
I think, there was some college that just created a device that you can put like on the outside of your head, and it like attaches to your like chin and over your ear, and you can talk. It reads your brain waves.
No.
As you're talking to yourself, and you can Google stuff without doing anything.
I don't want to
by just thinking to yourself.
No.
Yeah. And it's completely, it's shout out Elon Musk. You kind of goofed because these people are doing it without brain chips.
Guess what? Don't need an implant. It's fine.
Don't need to buy X to make brain implants.
That's fine. Yep. That's fine. People still, I mean, people actually pay for like the. Listen, the only Twitter feature I miss is TweetDeck, and at this point, I have adapted, and I just don't care anymore.
TweetDeck was good until like 2016.
Still use TweetDeck.
They did something that just made it ugly.
Dukified it.
Yeah, dude.
Dukified it, and then now, I mean, you can pay for X Pro or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. To use TweetDeck.
Dude, it costs like $16 or $17 a month to pay for X now. Remember when it was like $8?
Lying.
If I go look at premium right now and click subscribe as an individual, it costs me $168 a year or $16 a month.
No, dude.
Yes,
what?
Sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Gronk. Subscribe now.
Yep,
Gronk. You're totally right.
Gronk.
That was my fastest way. That was my fastest way to look at the subscription. If you click Gronk over on the side, like if you're on X, Twitter.
Hey,
I said Gronk.
X, dude. Hey.
Hey, Kronk.
Hey.
Wrong
Emperor's New Groove?
Yes. Dude, I swear we've barely talked about anything on this list. This is crazy.
Dude, it's okay. It's laughs all around.
It is. Sora's taking not Sora, just AI is taking over the world. I love it. No, I don't. But it's crazy. Kristen's been watching this show called Upload. And it's on Amazon, all right? And it is just a meme on society as a whole. So like basically you can get your being uploaded to the internet, right?
Ooh. Sounds trustworthy.
They were uploading people for free, and they were just straight up like frying people's heads in the process. It was crazy.
Ooh.
The show's wild. It's a comedy, so it's very lighthearted across the board.
But it's only a matter of time before that's a reality.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but the show is actually really funny. And then there was an episode we were watching where they go to a farm in the real world, and the farm is owned by Oscar Mayer Intel.
Ah, no way.
Yes. And the farm was a pig farm, but instead of actually having pigs anymore, they just, they were injecting the pigs with all sorts of medicine, or I guess steroids, so to speak, to, like beef up the animals, like
Rip
the real
piggies.
But they grew cancer at an accelerated rate, and they were just like, you know what? Let's just grow the cancer cells. It's still pork. It's fine.
Oh, dude.
So they had a big old barn of like, it was a pink blob of cancer. That was it. That's disgusting.
That's the end. Did you know?
The show's great. What?
Did you know that pigs, if you were to like let them loose from a farm, within like 6 weeks, they start growing tusks and a full body of hair?
Oh, dog, yeah, they wild animals.
They go wild so quick.
100%, 100%, dude.
You remember when we were younger, people were like, "Oh, the wild boars are making their way." Dude,
yeah,
no shot. What are they gonna cross the Mackinac Bridge?
Yeah.
single file, dude.
Like, all right, so Jacob just mentioned the Mackinac Bridge. To anybody who's listening that doesn't know what the Mackinac Bridge is, all right, so our hometown, there's 2 ways to get to our hometown. You either have to cross the Mackinac Bridge, which connects the lower peninsula to the upper peninsula, or you have to go all the you have to literally come through Wisconsin.
Yeah.
To get to our hometown. That's your 2 options. Take a bridge, Wisconsin. Good luck. Or Canada, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
You could take Canada and then go around to Detroit. Yeah.
Gross.
You could take that route. He says gross. Oh, that's...
What?
What?
Oh, I was going to say, I was going to drive to New York one time and take Canada, but I was afraid because it was like just at the end of COVID. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get out of Canada.
It's fine.
And then I'd permanently be stuck saying A for the rest of my life.
A? Dude,
I didn't want
used
that.
to say A hard.
Dude.
And it wasn't even so much A, it was hey.
It was hey. It was like,
hey.
It was an attention, like, it was to hold your attention almost, it seemed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like we were going to the store, hey? And
yeah. Yup.
Listen, we had to get some milk, but we also got some bread, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. And yesterday.
Oh, dude.
What does that mean? I still don't know to this day.
The last yesterday has come.
So is that yesterday or is it the day previous to yesterday? Last yesterday. I love it. That's crazy.
It's fine. That's what happens when you're living in Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, 100%. Little House on the Prairie. That's great. So weird. I can't even put into words. Like, because we talk about it all the time on this podcast.
Yeah, nobody will understand. Nobody will understand.
Unless you have been there in that area, you don't understand.
No,
You're so void of everything.
Even I wouldn't even say like you could go to that area now and understand what it was like when we were kids.
It's so weird. It was just very remote.
It was quite literally just living in the woods.
It's
there was nothing. It was just, hey, we're going to go over to our cousin's house and go outside and play with sticks and then go into the woods. None of us are older than 12.
No, yeah.
It's fine.
You're totally right. It's fine.
Hey, we're going to go log for our grandpa. None of us are older than 15.
Oh no, yeah, I think the first time I went out logging I was 13. Yeah, bro. I was 13.
We were doing half the time we're doing the work of full-grown men.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And all the while, mainly our only entertainment was a 4-wheeler and a trampoline.
Trampoline got cut short.
Dude. Hey.
After the incident.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
I feel like the use of the trampoline kind of declined pretty fast. Jacob blew out his face on a trampoline when he was
didn't.
Younger.
Dude, 100%. I almost went blind on that trampoline when I was younger.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I remember it. Oh my.
Dude, when I got to the hospital with mom, side note. Okay, well, I'll tell the whole story. Why not?
Why not?
So when we were kids, I blew my face out on a trampoline. You know, like the metal rim around a trampoline. Didn't have a net.
Jacob got hit with that double jump, all right?
Dude.
He got hit with that double bounce.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know, like when you boost just all of your weight into somebody on a trampoline and they rock it up.
Yeah.
That happened to me. And I came face first
Crashing
into the metal rim around the trampoline. Mm-hmm. We weren't supposed to be on the trampoline.
It was our cousin's trampoline. It didn't have a net. Our parents were like, yo, it doesn't have a net. Don't play on the trampoline.
Well,
so played on the trampoline.
Mom's not around. I don't know how long I was even out for after I blew my face out on that thing.
Dude, I remember you like, oh my goodness. Like, I remember you like, obviously, you know, you were wailing because, you know, you just blew your, I mean, you were a kid.
I think I was 4 or 5 maybe.
I was going to say you were less than 10. And I remember you getting up and you were holding your face and Dang, I remember all of us were calling for our aunt.
And was she home? She wasn't home.
Even there.
No, it was our cousin.
It was our cousin.
Yeah, she's the one that drove me to town.
You're totally right.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
all I remember is getting like opening my eyes, looking at the bar, seeing a little bit of red on it, and then like touching my face and taking my hand away, and it was just red.
Oh yeah.
And as I got off the trampoline, I'm looking down at the ground, and I just see like a straight stream coming from.
Oh yeah,
my
face. It was rough. That's like one of those things that bringing it up, I remember very vividly.
See, I wish I could have seen the third person perspective.
No, you don't,
dude.
No, you don't.
Well, much better than the first person. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, go inside. Our cousin, shout out Jane, just put a wet rag on my face.
Yeah, well, I mean, what else was she supposed to do?
Hey, dude, I've never felt such pain.
What else was she supposed to? Because you had to stop it.
Dude, I was gushing. Made it into town? What does Dad say? I can't leave work.
You're lying?
No, I'm not.
He says, I am not.
So then we went to, I don't know where Mom was working at the time. But I don't know. But she took me to the ER.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was done bleeding out my face.
That's fine.
So
it's fine.
I asked, what's it look like? Mom took out a little mirror, and I'm looking at it, and I just started touching the open wound on my face because I was just like, it was all numb at that point.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Your face was a baseball. Had to have been. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I remember seeing you after the fact, and you were all stitched up. That's all I can remember.
I got 9 stitches. The lady that came in to stitch me up goes, lie down, hold your mom's hand, and they put a big bright light over my face. Didn't numb me or anything. Started stitching me up.
That's fine.
Dude.
Hold your mom's hand?
Dude.
Why wouldn't they numb you?
I don't know. But maybe because it was too close to my eye. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, oh God. That hurt. Be careful on trampolines. That's about the...
Don't play on trampolines, dude.
If you are... You know what? The net's not even safe because I've caught toes.
Oh, yeah.
I've caught fingers. I've watched 2 of your friends quite literally barrel roll and wrap themselves up like a spider wraps up flies, dude.
Shelob wrapping up Frodo.
Quite literally. Dude, trampolines are evil.
They're dangerous.
I've seen the springs rocket into people.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
It's fine, though.
I'm pass.
It's fine.
Pass. No, trampolines are scary. I'm good. I'm a grown adult. And I think it was either last year or it wasn't last year because we didn't go up there. It was probably 2 years ago then when we went up there. I was on the trampoline with Charlie and I was doing backflips. I'm a grown adult, dude. I was doing backflips.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
You know what family we have? We don't have coordination.
Yeah, I'm a ballerina.
All right, you know what? About? I don't have coordination. I'm like the only one in the family that's just broken bones, been beat up by my own actions.
It's fine.
And all of you came out of your childhood with nothing.
I mean, I finally broke a bone, so finally.
What'd you break?
My foot.
Oh, that's right. But like...
This was last year?
Couldn't have been that bad if you were walking on it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like, I mean, the pain wasn't that bad. I have just a ball on the side of my foot. So
you and me both, brother.
We chilling. You got it on the left or the right foot?
Left.
Oh, I got it on the right.
Well, if we put both feet together,
there we go.
We wouldn't be able to walk correctly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. I think I broke my foot falling through the ceiling. I do believe I think that's what did it. But It was my left foot that went through the ceiling, and I think it may have just been me stomping down on the beam.
Oh, that's very possible.
Bow.
Dude, broken foot's no joke.
I mean, I didn't know. I just, it wasn't even pain. It was just like, it kind of just, this is going to sound weird. It almost tickled to a degree. Dude, if that makes any sense. It was like a numbness. Mine was pretty fine. And then like after they did the x-ray, they're like, yeah, you broke your foot, but I mean, you should be fine. I was like, okay. Oh yeah, it was months. They were like, yeah, it's definitely been a couple months since it happened. So I was like, okay, I'm chilling. I'm fine. I don't have any problems.
When I broke my foot, it looked like a baseball was inserted into the left side of my foot. I have a photo somewhere. I'll send it to you. Hey, you're gonna get it.
I think you actually sent it to me already.
Dude, my bone got infected.
That's fine. That's good for you.
Dude.
That's fine.
No. Anyways, we had a whole
list of topics.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Just when I thought I didn't have anything to talk about this episode, I had everything. Went off.
He's at everything. No, so Jacob, I don't know if you plan on watching it or not, but Hideo Kojima's documentary, I think it came out, it was either yesterday or the day before, and I watched it this morning, and that man is like actually, whether or not you like Metal Gear Solid, whether or not you like the Postman Simulator, you know, the man is actually just a genius. Like, I swear. Like, when you watch the documentary, you'll understand. Like, that man literally just creates worlds in his mind.
That's what they do.
Full-blown worlds.
Imagine if you wrote a book.
Dude. No, so, like, I'm trying to think of, like, how to explain it even. He just, because, so, most game studios, right? You have a ton of people working at these studios, and then you got a ton of people working on the story. You got a ton of people working on, like, the animation of everything, the modeling of the characters, the environments, there's so much that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
His hands are in everything.
Oh, I believe it. No.
Like, literally down to the finest detail. Everything.
That's because you can, like, tell he is passionate about everything he does.
And it hurt my soul. In part of the documentary, he was, like, talking about how he turns 59 this year. And that, like, he's, like, actually thinking about death now. And I was like, oh, my goodness.
That means his games are going to get crazy soon,
Crazy.
Dude.
Yeah. He was basically, like, he's like, I don't know how much more time I have to be able to do this. I was like, man, don't stop. 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 Don't.
Everybody when they turn 60, man, I don't know how much more I can take.
What? Yes, indeed. No, watch the documentary though. It's really good. It definitely has me excited for his other games. And then he outright said in a couple interviews that basically the next game that's coming out, so it's gotta, OD is gonna be the next game coming out. It has to be, because he has been very consistent with him saying his next game, you won't be able to tell the difference whether it's a game or a movie. Like, if somebody were to walk in, you playing this game, they're not gonna know. How? I want to see this. He's using Sora. It's fine.
Dude.
It's fine.
Just wait until next year when there's another AI out there that is doing all of it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, like, all right, so people made a very good point that basically with the use of AI now, like the stock photo and stock footage industry as a whole is in the dumpster.
I bet.
Like, you going out and taking pictures and videos of stuff is, you literally as a person just became obsolete with this. Your career is gone.
Dude, photographers are going to be out.
Because you will literally just be able to push content out with AI. You can do 10,000 times the amount that a regular individual can.
Dude, say goodbye to that art degree.
If
you got one.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. Like,
it does. No, it does.
It's
but you got to look at it this way. You got to look at it this way.
22.
Yeah, you got to look at it this way. All of this is leading to the utopia.
The line.
The line. It's all, no. Well, I mean, the metaphorical line.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
It's all really in long term. It's going to benefit everybody.
Long term, but in the short term, it is going to
unless
it's going to put in work. You know what
unless
I'm saying?
The things like, yeah, y'all are trash. I'm going to get rid of you.
Yeah.
And then
iRobot.
And then it's iRobot, and where's Will Smith? Eating pasta. And it's fine.
Eating pasta.
Dude, it's fine.
Yes, indeed.
Can we just get another Lord of the Rings movie from Sora, though?
For real. Give me a good Lord of the Rings movie.
Can you remake The Hobbit? Like, please?
Yes, indeed. He said remake The Hobbit.
Remake it.
That's terrible.
I just heard recently that like the next goal for AI is basically a blueprint method where you're going to ask AI for something and it's going to give you everything you need, all the steps laid out, so there will be a minimal margin of error. So everything will be streamlined from AI.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the point.
That's the end goal, but it sounds like they're approaching it really quick.
Full autonomy, right? That's the word I'm looking for. That's what I said. I mean, like, it's going to take out basic jobs. I say basic, not even just basic jobs. It's going to take out a lot of people's jobs. The film industry, the animation industry, how are you guys going to be able to fight against that? Like, in what world?
Tyler Perry just stopped like the production of his $800 million film studio because AI is cutting so many jobs in Hollywood.
No, you're lying.
Nah. I literally
just lying.
Dude. Oh, no.
Google. Let's see. If I just Google Tyler Perry, what happens? Nothing.
Tyler Perry halts $800 million studio expansion after being shocked by AI. BBC, The Guardian, Fortune.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, I mean, not really.
So Yahoo Finance straight up said Tyler Perry is so shocked by OpenAI's video generator that he's pausing the expansion.
Yeah.
Wow. So the release of Sora, he was just like, well, what can you do?
Yeah. He said a lot of jobs are going to be lost because of it. So,
but then,
those strikes over in Hollywood were for nothing.
That's tough.
They basically just sold themselves short for a whole year because
you're right.
Their contracts disputes.
You're right. I mean, like, but then, yeah, in the long run, in the interim, it's gonna be bad. In the long term, I can see it being very good because you're gonna have, like, we kind of have to, as a people, have to adapt to it, right? So we will have to find other jobs that people can do, basically, that you can't be replaced by a machine with.
Dude, all right? We were born in such a fortunate time. Such a fortunate time. Because we are literally like, so mom, dad, 90s, 80s, they had DVDs, they had the new electronics and whatnot, but we are the generation that's like bridging super new to the old. We are right in the middle.
Yeah.
So we've gotten everything. We've gotten it all.
Yeah, it is wild.
Because you look at younger kids now, dude, you ask them what a VCR is.
Good luck.
Good luck. Ask them what
is a phone jack?
The red, yellow, white cables do.
Dude,
ask them.
What did you just say? Red, yellow, white? RCA?
Yeah.
RGA? What is it?
It's RGA. Something.
RGA.
It's something, dude.
RCA? I can't see. I'm lost in the sauce now.
See? We already forgot.
What's a coax cable?
Dude, coax cable? I don't even know.
Oh my goodness.
Coax cable, is that what I run for my internet?
What is a landline?
Oh, okay. That one's easy.
I bet you could go ask a kid less
dude,
than 10
you could go
right
tell
now?
a kid that used to have a phone hanging on your wall and they'd be like, what? Dude.
The rotary phones?
Dude.
Rotary phones? I've used a rotary phone once.
I did too.
I attempted to use what is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know what it's called now. A phone booth? It's not a phone booth. It's like,
I mean, there are phone booths.
I mean, I guess I say phone booth, but it was just a phone like out and about on a post.
That's a booth.
Oh yeah, payphone. That's what it is. Kristen's out here mouthing words to me. Payphone. Payphone. These kids are gonna have no idea what a payphone is. Dad got jumped at a payphone, dude. That's
I didn't
crazy.
Know that. What? Yo, what?
I swear he was on the phone with mom. Yeah, and a homeless guy.
Oh, maybe I did know that. Did he really get jumped though?
I mean, yes. As far as I know, he took his stuff. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
I mean,
payphones, man. I got a picture of me at a payphone.
Oh yeah, you do.
What is that song? Maroon 5. I'm at a payphone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? Song's irrelevant because these kids are gonna hear that song and be like, "What, Dad? What's a payphone?"
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry. You don't even need to know. That's the point we're at. You don't even need to know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never actually used a payphone. I attempted to because it worked. I got a dial tone out of it, but I didn't know how to use it.
Oh.
I was like 18, 19.
Dial-up.
I had no idea.
We live with dial-up.
Dial-up. The internet, before high-speed internet, right?
Yeah,
because that's what it was
before
called.
The high speeds.
The high-speed internet. That's crazy. That's so
Alas, weird. I now surf the high speeds.
The high speeds.
Or sail the high speeds.
Jacob, what's more annoying than being in a store and then like one of those AT&T, DirecTV, or like Verizon employees balling up to you? And I'm just trying to get over to like I need to go buy plates and I need to cut through the electronics right now. And you're like, listen, don't hold me up. I get it's your job. I'm over it.
Dude, I wish I had that experience.
What do you...
Every time I go to the electronics section at any store ever, there's nobody there.
There's nobody. I swear.
Lindsay as my witness, I walk by the electronics every time I go to the store and I say, want to buy something? Because nobody's at the counter.
No, I'm saying like... No, not at the... I'm saying like... You've never seen those people like...
trying to sell you stuff?
Yeah, squatted up. They got their own like little table.
Dude, I just tell them no and walk away.
Mean, yeah, I do the same thing. But I'm over it. So like we had AT&T was our internet provider here. But they jacked the bill way up and it was just a whole fiasco and I was like, I'm over it. I'm canceling the service, and canceling the service literally took 2 months, and they kept charging. It was so bad. I despise AT&T. Sorry. Shout out to AT&T. Do not hit me up ever. But we switched to Cox cable. And
yeah,
I had to specify. And we have internet through them, and we have decent internet. Like, it's not fiber. We can't get fiber where we're at right now. It's literally a block over. Dead serious. Very upsetting.
That's
AT&T, if you hook up the fiber, I'll come back.
I'll come back. I'll come back.
No, but when I think prior to me moving here, when Kristen got this house, she got the internet and the guy like came, set everything up, and he outright told her like, oh, they're doing the fiber right down the street. You should probably have it in, if not a couple weeks, a couple months. tight. Okay.
We've been there before.
Dog.
That's been our whole life. What are you talking about? Our whole life has been maybe a couple weeks, months, years. You never know. You'll get it eventually.
February 19th was 5 years since I moved here. No fiber. 5 years. And every single time, I swear, this is why I'm over it. We get stopped by the AT&T guy, and he's like, "Who's your internet provider?" I'm like, "Listen, I will stop him." He's like, "Who's your internet provider?" I'm like, "Listen, if you get fiber in my area, I'll switch back. Otherwise, this conversation doesn't need to happen." He's like, "Let me check. Just let me check. Come on. Let me check if it." I've had this checked 4 times in the last month. I don't need you to check because it's not going to work. He's like, "Come, I bet you it'll work." Shut up. I'm sorry. No. Like, I'm so over it. I get it's your job. Like, you like, cool. Don't harass me about it.
Dude, that commission.
If I tell you no, don't keep pressing me.
That's why you just carry a dictionary and highlight the definition and just open it up every time.
No.
Pocket dictionary.
I was gonna say just have a tab open on my phone. Always ready.
Carry a pocket dictionary and every page is the definition of no.
That's hilarious. That's actually that reminded me of what was it? We were I was with our friend Brad.
Oh yeah.
And we were driving, I can't remember. We were probably going to like Indiana, and I had just bought Tyler's it wasn't, oh no, it was, no, was it Wolf? No. What album has Yonkers on it?
Goblin.
No. What?
Goblin.
It is Goblin. Is it? Yeah,
yes.
It is. All right, so.
You think I'm going to get that confused?
I hope you didn't. But so I had just bought the CD, right? And we were driving to Indiana, and you know Brad.
Oh yeah, I know Brad.
He at least in my time with him, he famously listened to NPR and French radio. Couldn't understand. That was it.
Pretty much, yeah.
He didn't speak French. He didn't
classical
speak French.
too.
No,
classical
it wasn't
music.
Class. It was just NPR and French radio,
dude.
But he had a preset station ready for, what is it, Jacob? The Bible. So,
oh yes,
it was a reading of the Bible. And we were listening to, like, we got stuck in a traffic jam on the highway. Typical Michigan, all right? And this man rolled all the windows down in this car. And I don't know how he didn't blow the speakers out in his car, but he played Yonkers as loud as possible. And dude, not okay. And he straight up was like, "Listen, I got this station preset. So if we ever get pulled over, just make sure you switch it to this. We'll look like good people."
Oh, dude, man.
He had the Bible on deck.
That must have not worked one time because I've never heard that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He must have had a mistake one time where it didn't work, and he was like, "Oh, I'm never doing that again."
Pass. We never got pulled over, though, so that's good. We're responsible. We are.
One time I went to New York with him, and it was my turn to drive. This was probably like 13, 14 hours into the trip. Not that far from New York at that point. I think. No, maybe not. I can't remember. The dude, he's like going to fall asleep. He puts on classical music, and prior to this trip, this was a box truck we were driving in. It was a big yellow box truck.
Yeah.
No cruise.
Yeah,
and
bro.
he told me that the thing gets hot enough to cook a pizza inside if you fully blast the heat. And this man fully blasts the heat to go to sleep. Dude,
brother.
I'm sitting.
Wait. What?
I'm sitting to hold 72 because he said don't go over 72 because it'll use a lot of gas if you go over that point. So here I am, foot going between 70 and 72 for a good 5 hours, listening to classical music with fully
Jacob's cooking
fully
like a
tilted
pizza.
heat, dude. I am in Death Valley driving to New York.
Jacob's just
dude,
whipping
I was
up a
sweating.
pizza.
I was sweating. Like hoping, please wake up and realize it's too hot in here. Please wake up.
That's crazy because when him and I would go to places, he would specifically blast the cold air to stay awake.
Well, yeah, but I was driving at that point. That's the thing.
Even if I was driving.
Nah, dude. Well, he was testing me then. Because, dude, I was dying.
No, that's hilarious. I got so many stories with Brad. I love Brad.
Dude, you're telling me.
That man's great. He's great.
A pioneer.
Boy, I'm telling you. He's crazy.
Man, we got to so many topics.
We have an entire list of topics. Let's see. How many have we hit, Jacob?
2.
Where are we? All right, so we got roughly like 10 minutes to go. So let's see. What can we put in here? All right, so back to the I got this. Back to the Hideo Kojima doc. All right. So couple things. Del Toro, you played Death Stranding, right? At least a little bit.
Oh yeah, I played quite a bit.
All right, so Kristen was watching me play it, and Del Toro's in the game, and he speaks English in the game. And to anybody who knows who Del Toro is he is he Spanish? I know he speaks Spanish at the end of the day.
He's a Mexican filmmaker from Guadalajara.
Wow, that's crazy. But he speaks Spanish, and that's like the main language that he speaks, like across the board. Never really ever hear him speak English, and Kristen was watching me play, and she was like, there's no way that's him talking because his English is not that good. And so she looked up a video of him I think it was Wired, and they were doing like the questions from Google or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he was speaking English. And then in this documentary, he only spoke English. And I was kind of flabbergasted by that because Hideo Kojima only speaks Japanese.
Yeah.
And there were like multiple people from his studio in the documentary speaking Japanese as well. So I just thought Del Toro would have spoke Spanish. But no, his English is actually really good.
Yeah, I've seen him speak English before. I think around the time The Shape of Water came out.
Great movie, fantastic. Go watch it.
You like that movie?
I loved it. It was great.
Dude.
It was great.
I've never been so bored.
It was great.
I've never been so bored.
What? I mean, like, what other Del Toro movies have you watched? Any?
I honestly probably have, but I couldn't tell you.
When we went to...
I've seen Hellboy.
Stop.
What? You asked, man. You asked.
When we went to... No, it wasn't Salem. It had to have been when we were flying back to Michigan at one point. Or maybe it was Salem. I watched Pan's Labyrinth again. Great movie. If you've never seen Pan's Labyrinth, you got to watch Pan's Labyrinth. That movie's nutty. And then I've also seen... I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called The Orphan or The Orphanage. It's one of the two. They're both a movie. There's The Orphan and The Orphanage. And one of them's a Del Toro movie. And that movie, boy, that hits you with some M. Night Shyamalan stuff. That's crazy. I'm telling you.
He's just watched an M. Night Shyamalan movie that was about these people at a beach. And like time is moving super quick. Like their cell time is like rapidly advanced.
Whoa.
So they just get old quick.
Whoa.
It's a really weird movie. It's got...
That's cool.
Man.
And of course, it's got to have his famous twist in it, so...
Dude.
It's got to be good.
It does, actually.
Of course. Because it wouldn't be an M. Night Shyamalan movie without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The movie's called Old, if you want to watch it.
It's straight up just called Old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty interesting. I definitely enjoyed it more than I expected.
I mean, I'll take a look at it. I'm going to have to look it up.
Dude, one thing M. Night Shyamalan made, Wayward Pines. If you haven't seen that, like the first season of Wayward Pines.
Wayward Pines is M. Night Shyamalan?
He made the show. I don't know if he wrote the actual like material.
Really?
Yeah, he directed that first season. He might have directed the second one too.
First season was fire. Didn't watch the second season.
Yeah, the first season was great.
Wild. Yeah, no, that show
had Matt Dillon in it, dude. Oh yeah,
Mad Village vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Guess
good.
what? Guess what?
What?
Another M. Night Shyamalan movie. Who'd have thunk? No, Wayward Pines was really cool. But like I said, never watched the second season because, like, right at the end of the first season, I was kind of like, yep, this is Shyamalan for sure. This is right. That makes sense. I mean, I say that it's Shyamalan, but it got weird because I didn't know it was M. Night Shyamalan who made this show. It got weird.
It only makes sense when you know he made things. Like when, exactly. When you watch the movie, it's like, man, what's going on? And then the credits roll, and you're like, oh, that's what was going on. Sense.
Life of Pi. Was
it
real?
Life of great.
Or was it not animals, Jacob? Was it or was it not animals, Jacob?
I think. I don't know.
Good answer. That's the whole point.
I think it was animals.
I don't think it was. Dun, dun, dun.
It's very possible that it wasn't.
But he keeps you guessing, dog. Keeps you guessing.
I'm not the one who was stuck on a boat in the ocean.
Fair point.
So what topic are we going to end this one with?
Well, so we have the song rec. And so I can tie in a couple things for the song rec this week.
Oh, okay.
First one being, we talked about it last week. Matt Champion, he released the song, the single.
Yes, sir.
And it was great. Aphid, whatever you want to call it. We also talked about Joba teasing music. Joba is teasing more about music being released. And Matt teased another song.
Two.
I didn't know that. I knew one.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Matt's album on the horizon for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Next 2 months happening.
Oh yeah, it's gotta.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm excited now. Ooh, boy. All right. And then yeah, this one kind of threw me off guard because this was like is it a week ago? 2 weeks ago? It was within the past 2 weeks. Alien Ant Farm. Dude, Alien Ant Farm released a new song. It has been years. All right, let's see. What do I have? Do I have Spotify open? Kristen's fighting a cat.
That's okay.
It's okay. Alien Ant Farm. All right, let's look this up. Their last album came out literally in 2009. They have released a couple singles. They released a single back in 2020. Dang. So the last single literally was in 2020. Okay. So they took a hard break there, and then they just released another single. And it's sort of kind of tight. It definitely, basically, the song, Jacob, you need to listen to it. It's called So Cold. And they're throwing it back to like basically MX versus ATV. That's what
let's go.
Like 100%. I was like,
dude,
you guys stuck to it. 100%.
I love the soundtrack to that game.
Beam Me Up, Smooth Criminal.
Dude,
Beam Me Up.
Quite literally.
Dude, These Days by Alien Ant Farm. What else? Movies, Alien Ant Farm. Great songs. Underrated. Band is underrated. They're only known for Smooth Criminal, but their other music is actually good. I'm not going to say it's like the greatest thing ever, but the cover of Smooth Criminal has to be like literally the greatest cover of a song of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I swear.
Oh, yeah. Even the music video is tight.
Fire. He's standing on top of the car. Oh! Yeah, dude. Fire. So good. No, so yeah, you can go check that out. That's cool.
And I guess we're at 59 minutes. I'll just throw in the song rec now, man.
What is it, Jacob?
I talked about this album last week. And I'm talking about it again because I keep listening to it. My song rec is Talk Down by Dijon, whatever you want to say. It's spelled Dijon. The song is Talk Down.
Talk Down.
It is fire.
What? Jacob asked me before we started the podcast. He was like, "Did you get a chance to listen to Dijon?" And Jacob and I have this like really bad habit of we talk about stuff before the podcast, and it's like stuff that we can talk about on the podcast for sure, and we'll just sit there and have an ongoing conversation about stuff, and we have to stop each other. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, Jacob asked me, he's like, "You listen to Dijon?" I was like, "Don't ask me that.
Have
Don't
you?
ask me that. Ask me at a later date." You know what I'm saying?
All right. So we got our answer.
I haven't. I have not. So I need
Where's your pocket dictionary?
Where's my pocket? Yeah. You're right. No. That's literally I'm gonna post that on across the socials all week. Is just literally the definition of no.
I just had the greatest idea.
What?
You know how you can get the
That's crazy.
The cards that play music?
Oh no, dude.
Just get a bunch of white cards. Record yourself saying no thanks. And just hand them to whoever.
Could you imagine having
no
one of those
thanks
on you? At all times.
Gets home, puts it on the dinner table. Honey, what's this? No thanks. Oh, what?
No.
Dude,
No. I might do that.
Genius.
You need to get like one of like those little like, I don't know. It's like basically like a, I don't know. They fold a tiny little card.
Yeah.
Tiny little card, and it just has this. Yeah, you can just record a soundbite. No, thank you. Pass.
Yeah, just different ones. Different ones, dude. Different colored cards.
In the inside of the card, you put the definition. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Could you imagine opening that?
I would be offended if somebody gave me that.
That's great. Like you gonna remember that person for sure. Like you try to go up and you talk to them and they just like pull it out of their back pocket, hand it to you. That's it.
Just a warm card.
Yeah. That's like I get you saying a warm card. You know how embarrassing it is? Like I don't keep cash on me like at all. I think I have like $6 in my wallet right now. I somehow end up with cash randomly, and I really don't at this point. I don't know how. But like so my legs get sweaty and like there's nothing worse than like you go to pay cash for something and like listen and you pull the dollar bills out your wallet and they literally feel like they've been sitting in water for the past 3 hours.
This is a conversation I only have with myself, dude. That's when you're like, you reach in your pocket and you feel your pocket before you even touch the dollar bill, and you're like, oh, should I just pay with a card?
Exactly. That's like that. You hit that point of embarrassment where you like open the wallet and you like sit there for a second. You're like,
waving the wallet in the air for a good 5 seconds, or just take the money out. I got this for you, and you're waving the cash.
Just limp dollar bill. Oh my goodness. That's gross.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we deal with. It's either that or Monopoly money. Take your pick.
Oh no. Yes, indeed.
Dude, why did we go to paper? Come on. Coins are so cool, dude. And you just fill up your pockets with them.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Clink, clink, clink.
A horrible idea.
Dude.
And it weighs 1 million pounds. That's fine. Oh, it'll be $5. I mean, no, it'll be like $50. All right, I got my I have my $1 coins in my pockets, and I'm just fat pockets, dude. Could you imagine? Fat pockets.
I mean, there was a time where it was like that.
Don't give me a briefcase of 20s, $1 million. You know,
give me rolls of quarters.
I want rolls of quarters.
Yeah, we used to roll. We used to be the people that filled up the rolls of quarters. At least when I was a kid, our grandmother on a daily basis. This was not for her own use. This was to go to the summer camp that y'all went to.
All right, that's all. Listen, stop there because we're past the time, and I wanted to talk about this on an episode. So,
all right.
So good what Jacob just said, catch up on next week's episode because, listen, got a story for you. Whoa, yes indeed. All right. Yeah, no, dude. That's crazy. No, we took the money out of, we have change jars. We have one for pennies, one for like everything else. And dang, we had $400, $500 in change.
What?
I swear, dog. We sat there and like we had so much change. I found a dime from like the 30s that had is it mercury?
Hey, that might be worth something. You never know.
It's not. It's worth like $2.
Hey, so, that's more than yeah, I was gonna say it's more than 10 cents.
Yeah. That's wild though. But no, we did that. We did that recently. But yeah, so next week's episode, guess what? We already have a list of topics that we never talked about today. But we also have a great topic that Jacob just touched on that I'm writing it down because if I don't, it'll be lost. I'll forget. Boom, there we go. All right, so on that note, what's song rec of the week, Jacob?
I already went over it. Talk Down by Dijon.
There we go. Talk Down by Dijon. You spelled it right. Dijon?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On that note, catch us over on the social medias at the number 2 DOF separation across the board.
Across the board.
I actually thought about like I'm gonna record some stuff this week. I've never done this before, recorded myself and put it on the internet like that. Like I used to stream, but I have some stuff that I wanted to do on the social, so we'll see how that works out.
Interesting.
We'll see if it works out as a whole. Yeah, so check us out over on the social medias. Thank you all so much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, go recommend it. Go tell your friends. Hey,
dude, tell your coworkers.
Tell your coworkers. Shout out your
something
coworkers.
To talk about. You know,
talk about.
Talk about.
Talk about.
Talk about.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if you enjoy the podcast, tell a friend. Tell your dog.
Dude.
Tell your grandma.
Tell the AI.
Love us. Tell the AI. They're gonna replicate us. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's okay.
Can't be replicated, dog. Can't be replicated, dog.
Why not?
Why not? But thank y'all so much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please give us a follow. Give us a rating. Hit us with that 5-star Rooney.
5
you know what I'm saying?
Stars.
5 stars.
Dude, hit us with that 5 stars like you're wanted in GTA.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's crazy. But on that note, check y'all out next week. It's going to be popping because like we already said, we got some stuff lined up for next week.
We've got a ton of stuff.
We got some stuff lined up for next week. But thank y'all so much. I think this is it, Jacob.
I think this is it.
Episode 25 in the books. Better than 24.
Way better than 24.
Way better than 24. Way better. But thank y'all so much. We'll catch you next week. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night.
Bye-bye.